score with the Hillcats leading over the Red Sox here. They've scored 2 runs in this 4th inning to retake the lead. The 3-0. Fastball driven high into the air, deep right field. If it's fair, it's gone, but it is foul. Just foul. I'm talking over the foul pole by about 5 feet difference. I mean, how can you even tell it that?
I was going to say, it's impossible to tell. And our booth is slightly positioned down the third base line. We actually have a pretty good angle. And even I could not tell. It was that close. I mean, it kind of looped around the foul pole, but I would say it was slightly shaded to the right of it. That's a big difference there. It's just a loud strike.
Launch angle of 34 degrees. Hit it 106 off the bat. Here's the 3-1. Well, he cranks this one into deep left field. Going back is U10, and it is off the middle of the wall. So this is going to score a run as Ramirez Jr. crosses home. And in at second with an RBI stand-up double, it's Esteban Gonzalez. 6-4, Hillcats by 2. And they've scored 3 runs here in the top of the 4th inning.
3 runs, 4 hits in the inning as well. And nothing feels better than you feel like you have a no-doubt homer down the right field line, and then you go the other way. And that's probably a homer at half
Most
the ballparks in
yeah.
the Carolina League. Hit off the upper portion of the wall and left.
We actually don't know how tall the wall is. Here's the first pitch, top of the order. Knapsack bunts it left side. Barehanded glove and a throw to first by Johanfran Garcia. Gets him 2 away, moves the runner to third.
That's a good bunt by Knapsack.
No doubt. Solid play by Garcia. Put that thing on a frozen rope to first.
And you're trying to go first and third, 1 out. But nice play by Johanfran Garcia.
Runner at third, 2 gone for Ralphie Velasquez. Homered his last time up, first pitch. Breaking ball skips up in the dirt. It's behind Garcia, and a run comes in to score. 7-4 Hillcats starting to run away with it here. 4 runs in the top of the 4th inning. Wheels are falling off for the Salem Sox.
Yeah, just a wild pitch. It skipped off the the backhand, I should say, of Johanfran Garcia. Run scores, and all of a sudden, 7-4 deficit, or 3-run deficit, 7-4 game here in Salem in favor of the Hillcats.
Fastball's in there on the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Hernandez has thrown 16 pitches, 10 of them for strikes. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. He got him with a breaking ball on the outside corner, now 1-2. So he's actually pounding the zone here.
He is.
He's not walking batters.
No, he's not. He's pounding the zone, and it's just a tough play on the breaking ball by Garcia, but it's one of those where you got a runner at third. You have to be so careful in that situation.
1-2. Fastball skips in the dirt. Boy, this got a piece of the home plate umpire, Theo Arndt. He's saying he's okay, signaling to the home dugout. Just taking a moment here. That was a little scary.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It must have got him in the chest protector. Johanfran Garcia is going to check on him, see if Will Arndt is okay.
Theo Arndt does not. He looks like he could be our age.
I was going to say the same thing. But good for, yeah.
That's what you get here at the minor league level. Everyone trying to work their way up. You got college broadcasters. We don't know how old Mr. Arndt is, but
maybe we'll find out.
2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with a breaking ball downstairs, and that brings the inning to a close. 4 runs out of the Hillcats. They do it on 4 hits, 1 error, and nobody left on base. They retake the lead 7-4. Lynchburg on top. Game number 1 of 6 this week in the 460 rivalry. Home half of the 4th after this. You're listening to Red Sox baseball, brought to you all week long on MILB.com and MILB TV. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Eight, 9-1 due up for the Sox here in the home half of the fourth. They trail it 7-4. 4-run score on 4 hits and 1 error in the top frame for the Lynchburg Hillcats. Red Sox trying to get the bats to come around just a little bit. 4 hits for Salem so far today, being out-hit those 7-4. Heading to the home half of the fourth inning, it's Framey De Leon, the second baseman, Juan Montero, 8-9, and then back to the top of the order with Miguel Blaze. Framey De Leon walked in his first at-bat. He came around to score. That was part of 4 runs for the Red Sox in the second inning. Righty on lefty matchup. First pitch on the way, and it is a sizzling fastball missing below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes for Framey De Leon.
Kind of an interesting light pattern right now on the field as well, with the sun setting here in Salem.
1-0 pitch, swung on and foul tipped into his left leg, and the count evens up at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, you kind of have the cloud cover that's spanning across the ballpark, and the sun barely glaring through, and the wind's starting to whip a little bit more as well. I think some clouds in the forecast this evening.
1-1 to De Leon. He fouls this one back to the backstop. 1-2. Fastball high in the zone. New pitcher on the hill for the Hillcats, Orquelin Vasquez. 6'3", 194-pound righty. 22-year-old out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Another hotbed for baseball in the DR. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Framey De Leon. And the pitch. Chopped into his left leg again. Boy, second time he's done it in the at-bat. Stays alive at 1-2.
Yeah, you think you have difficulty going back to the dish after 1. Try 2 in 3 pitches. Those guys are used to it, though, as they continue their baseball careers.
1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball skips up in the dirt and hits off the face mask of Lopez. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, that was about 10 feet in front of home plate. Single-A debut here for Framey De Leon. Was expected to be here to start the season with the Salem Sox. Vasquez kicks and deals. 2-2. Swing and a fly ball foul left side into the seats. 2-2 once more. Actually got hurt the last day of spring training. Nothing serious. Stayed back in Fort Myers just to work through the minor injury. Now here he is, 2 weeks later. 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball cut on and missed. It's dropped by Lopez. He picks it up, lobs it to first, and Velasquez makes the pinch for out number 1. So Framey De Leon sat down on strikes. First strikeout of the day for the new pitcher, Orquelin Vasquez, on the bump for the Hillcats. And we go to the 9 hole for the Red Sox, Juan Montero.
Juan Montero, single his last time up.
Righty on righty matchup. First pitch to Montero is on the way. Fastball cranked back foul, 0-1. Orquelin Vasquez so far this season pitched in just 1 game, went 2 innings. A 9.0 inflated ERA, wasn't his best stuff. He kicks and deals the 0-1 to Montero. Breaking ball misses high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gorgeous night here in Salem with the sun setting behind the Blue Ridge Mountains. 1-1 pitch. Fastball down and out. 2 balls and a strike for Montero. Batting .273 on the young season. Playing first base for the first time at the single-A level today. Ready to face the 2-1. Fastball misses at the ankles. 3 balls and a strike for Juan Montero. You'll see him catch probably about 2-3 times a week. Kind of that second catcher for the Red Sox. So good to see him have these opportunities, Carter. Was on the roster throughout all of last season. Here's the 3-1. Fastball cranked into the air, opposite side, tailing foul into the seats. And the count worked full.
Oh, you mentioned gets the opportunity at first tonight with Albert Feliz getting the night off.
You know, it honestly implements a stronger bat at this moment in time for the Red Sox. Big Al struggling as of late. 3-2. Fastball ripped into the air, opposite side, tailing foul once again. Got towards the wall in right. We'll do it again with the full count for Juan Montero. One gone, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, 7-4, Lynchburg on top after 4 runs scored in the top of the inning. Payoff pitch to Montero. He swings, drives it opposite side, high into the air, right field, and it is foul off the top of the wall down the right field line. Had a chance. Hit it 95 off the bat on a fastball down and away.
Twice he's tried to go down that right field line.
Just a touch late on it. Good crowd on hand here this evening. Salem Memorial Ballpark. Looking forward to having great weather all week. The only day we got some rain in the possible forecast is Friday evening. Hoping to play baseball all week long. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone, nobody on for Montero. Trailing by 3 are the Red Sox here in the home half of the fourth. Payoff pitch. Check swing, pitch misses down, an appeal, first base side, and Leona Ricks says he didn't go around. Full count walk for Juan Montero, and the Red Sox have a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of 4.
That's a good AB by Juan Montero, just fighting off some pitches down the right field line. And more importantly, it gives the top of the order an opportunity with Miguel Blaze, who obviously had the swing of this game for the Salem Red Sox and trying to do it once more here.
Blaze cracking out of a little bit of a slump. Just 4 hits last week, batting .200 on the dot, .420. First pitch, he takes a fastball outside, 1-0. Well, he's able to work out of it after popping out in the first inning his first time up. Cranked, and I mean cranked. A 3-run scoring double in the second. Part of a 4-run inning for the Red Sox in the bottom of 2. Looking for more of that right here. 1-0 to Blaze. Breaking ball called a strike at the knees. 1-1. Juan Montero at first after working a full count walk. There's 1 gone. 7-4 Hillcats lead in the bottom of the fourth. Vasquez picks off over to first, and Montero stands up safely on the first base bag.
You know, it's funny the way Ralphie Velasquez sets up at first. When you pick off to the bag, you notice he's about 2 steps to the right. He's not actually holding him on the bag. And we've had a couple close plays over there today.
We have.
Down at first.
That one was a little close. I think Montero didn't expect to have to slide in and maybe should have. 1-1 to Blaze. Runner goes from first. Pitch misses down and away. Throw down a second is well in time, and they got him. What a cannon by Lopez behind home. And there's 2 gone with nobody on now in the bottom of the fourth inning. Sox trailing by 3.
I mean, you could not have hit it more on the money. Angel Hanau at short, perfectly covering the bag. I mean, the throw was right there. The tag is applied, and Montero is erased quickly.
That was a rope from Lopez. 2 balls and a strike to pitch. And Blaze cranks it into the air, popped up just out of the infield on the left side, and now tails back into the infield, and Hanau makes the glove for out number 3. Red Sox sat down in an unconventional 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. 7-4, Hillcats lead, top of the 5th after this. You're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to milbstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the fifth here in Salem, 7-4. Hillcats lead it over the Red Sox. And what's been a back-and-forth, fun kind of a ball game up to this point. Giovanni Eater joined alongside Carter Hill with you. Carter, Lynchburg drew first blood, 1 run in the first inning. Sox bit right back, took the lead, 4 runs in the bottom of the second. And then it's been Lynchburg ever since. Pair of runs in the third, 4 more in the fourth. And that's how you see it at 7-4.
Yeah, this has been an interesting game. You know, you get the 1 run in the first if you're Lynchburg, and you feel like the Sox are able to build that cushion. You know, Miguel Blaze with the 3-run double in the gap, and they score another, but then, you know, Ralphie Velasquez, to his credit, you know, wants to one-up his top 5 prospect counterpart on the other side of things, the 2-run homer, and since then, the Hillcats have gained some momentum.
Hillcats ready to go 3-4-5 as Jason Churillo looks in a breaking ball downstairs that skips in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. Quick work, the 1-0 pitch is a fastball on the outside corner called for a strike, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hernandez likes to go, too, at the pitch clock. Not wasting any time. Right back to work again.
Francis Hernandez kicks and deals. 1-1. Breaking ball rips through the zone right over the heart of the plate, and the count now 1-2. Hernandez, 22-year-old righty. He winds. He fires. 1-2. Fastball rifled right side, and it's down the line for a foul. Just about half a foot across the line before the first base bag. 1-2. We'll do it again.
You know, Gio, I've been waiting to bring this up. It's time to debut, I think, maybe a daily segment we do this day in baseball history.
Let's do it.
There's some good stuff here today.
1-2 to Churillo. Breaking ball high and away, 2-2.
I've spent the last inning and a half, you know, like you channel surf. I've been history surfing.
Okay.
Trying to see, like, what's the best nuggets to pick out.
Well, I know it's Jackie Robinson day.
Yesterday, yes. It was yesterday.
2-2 is lifted foul, left side.
Well, speaking of that, let's kick off with some Jackie stuff.
All right.
All right, on this day, baseball history, April 16th, Jackie Robinson, his first ever major league tryout. How about that? With the Boston Red Sox.
2-2 misses high. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Jason Churillo, one of the top prospects in the Guardians organization. Older brother Jackson Churillo, one of the new shining stars in the majors with the Brewers. Payoff pitch. Fastball outside, tips off the glove of Garcia. And a full count walk to lead things off for Churillo here in the 5th.
Yeah, Jackie Robinson tries out for the first time with the Boston Red Sox, which is pretty cool.
Instead ended up becoming a Brooklyn Dodger.
Rest is history.
The rest is history. What could have been, right?
I know, what could have been.
For the Red Sox.
Oh, how about this, too? All right, we got some more Red Sox involvement. I'll let you take over just for a minute.
Runner on first. Angels Hanau digs in. Righty on lefty. First pitch on the way. Fastball sizzled high, 1-0.
And actually, I apologize. This is going to shy away from the Red Sox. It's actually, unfortunately, going to go back to the Yankees. But this is probably the moment on this day. Roger Maris hit his first home run of his 61 home run season in 1961 today.
1-0. Fastball high and away. 2 balls, no strikes for Angel Hanau. Had a base hit, an RBI single in the first inning. Was caught stealing at second. Flew out to right his last time up. Nobody out, runner on first. 7-4 Hillcats lead, the 2-0. Slider outside, 3-0. Roger Maris, as you mentioned, Carter 61 homers. Aaron Judge broke that a year ago, 62. Was that last year or the year before?
2022.
2022,
so 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
But it kind of coincides together.
3-0 to Hanau. Fastball high, 4-pitch walk. Back-to-back walks surrendered by the Red Sox off the right arm of Francis Hernandez. We'll see if that signals anything from the dugout for the Sox. Action in the Red Sox bullpen down the third base side. For now, Hernandez stays put. Churillo to second. And now to first. Brings up Manuel Mejias. Just a quick mound visit here between the battery of Garcia and Hernandez.
How about this, too? Not the Red Sox, but Boston Braves pitcher, Charlie Robertson. All right, he had his glove removed from the game by umpire Charlie Moran after the Brooklyn Robins complained the ball is acting strangely. Decipher that as you will.
Interesting. Manuel Mejias with runners on first and second, nobody out, leading by 3. Top of 5, first pitch. Fastball outside, 1-0, and that's now 6 consecutive pitches outside of the strike zone here for Hernandez.
And 2 walks to start off the inning. Hernandez trying to obviously pound the zone. Also, Lugo is now at second for the Salem Red Sox.
1-0. Called a strike on the outside corner. He got a fastball in there. At 89, just took just a little bit off of it. Tops out around 92, just to make sure he could locate it.
Yeah, Andy Lugo down at second for
De Leon.
De Leon, yes, sir.
1-1. Foul tip back on a fastball high, 1-2.
The whole Boston Braves thing is like almost like your modern day checking for sticky stuff type of deal.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Ump, the ball is acting strange.
1-2 the count for Mejias. Got a base hit today. He's 1 for 2. 1-2 offering. Fastball hit right side, through for a base hit. Rounding third is Churrillo on his horse to score. And stopping at third base is Angel Hanau. RBI single off the barrel of Manuel Mejias. And Lynchburg Hillcats have doubled up the Red Sox both in the runs category and the hits category. 8-4 the score, out hitting the Red Sox 8-4 as well.
Yeah, and almost like a little check swing there down the first baseline for Mejias. Just kind of poked it through the right side past the dive of Lugo. And, man, first and third, nobody out. Sox are in a little bit of trouble here in the fifth.
Brings up Wilfredo Antunez, cranked a double in the fourth. Last time up. He's 1 for 2. Runners on the corners, first pitch. He rifles it right side. This is through for a base hit. Brings one in. Hanau comes in to score. Rounding second is Mejias. He pumps the brakes at third. And again, just station to station. RBI single that puts runners on the corners for Wilfredo Antunez. And it's 9-4 Lynchburg.
2 walks, 2 singles. 9 hits on the day for Lynchburg. Now 9 runs. And again, you're in the same situation now. First and third, nobody out. There's a chance for some real damage here for the Lynchburg Hillcats. Man, oh man, how far has this game come since it was 4-1 Sox? 8 unanswered runs.
First and third, nobody out. 2 runs have scored here in the top of the fifth. Here's Rafael Ramirez Jr. First pitch to the lefty, and he looks at a called strike. 87 on a slider on the outside corner. 0-1. Ramirez Jr. last time up, he had a run-scoring base hit. That was in the 4th inning. He walked his first time around. 1 for 1 with a walk, not a bad day at all. 0-1 pitch. Cranked foul right side, and he hit this thing right off his own knee. He goes down instantly, grabbing at that right knee. And again, just one of those that hit right off the kneecap.
Yeah.
I mean, plain and simple, we saw it clear as day.
And yeah, that does not exactly look good. I mean, we haven't seen the replay, but you know, Ramirez is, here's the replay if you're watching on MILB TV, and yeah, that's not going to feel good. Hit off the kind of in between the shin and the front of the foot, kind of in that little gap where if you curl your foot, it can kind of wedge in there. And unfortunately, we've seen a little too much of this today. We saw Antonio Anderson go down the third base line and on that double that fell in no man's land. Obviously, want to keep these guys healthy. That's obviously development is a big reason why these guys are here. Can't develop if you're not healthy, so hopefully he's okay.
9-4 the score, 9 hits for the Hillcats, 4 hits for the Red Sox. And again, this is Rafael Ramirez Jr. being checked out here after fouling one off his own leg. Came in today as a 167 hitter, but has been productive with that RBI single. Part of just 3 RBIs on the young season. And they're having him kind of walk this thing off a little bit here. Now they're having him trot up and down the first baseline.
And one more look on MILB TV. Yeah, just kind of nudged in between that front foot and the shin. And then the giveaway that it hit him hard was the fact that it still acted like a normal chopper down the first baseline. That's
right.
how you know it got a good piece of him. And you can hear a pin drop in the ballpark right now, too. It looks like he will be okay.
He's going to stay in there. 9-4 the score, Lynchburg on top. They've blown up here in the third, fourth, and fifth inning, scoring 2 or more runs in each frame. 2 runs in the third, 2 in the fifth, 4 in the fourth. Runners on the corners, nobody out for Rafael Ramirez Jr. 0-2 the count. And a pickoff over to first. Standing up safely.
Oh, no, they got a balk.
Tunez.
How about that?
Oh, man. That'll score a run.
There's a late call there as well from Leona Ricks in the field.
So it scores Manuel Mejias, who was aboard with an RBI single. That makes it a 10-4 ball game. And it moves Wilfredo Antunes to second base. Runner in scoring position, still nobody out. 0-2 to Ramirez. Fastball belted into the air, shallow center field. Miguel Blaze chasing underneath it. Calls everybody off and makes the catch. Just about 30 feet away from the second base bag for out number 1.
And that's a good play by Miguel Blaze. It is a routine fly ball, but at the same time, this is that tough time of night with the clouds and the lights. It's still light enough outside where the ball can be deceiving once it gets high in the air. So nice play by the Red Sox, 5th best prospect in the system, and finally the first out of the inning.
Here's Robert Lopez, runner on second, 1 gone, 10-4 the lead for the Hillcats. They've scored 3 runs here in the top of the 5th. Righty on lefty, the pitch. Fastball down and away, 1-0.
And I want to go back to the balk there a minute. I do think that was the right call, though. First and third, I think the reason the call was made is because he tried to pick off at first, but didn't make the throw, and Montero wasn't on the bag at first.
1-0. Breaking ball misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes for Robert Lopez. He's 0 for 2 today. One of the only hitless Hillcats who has not been on base either. A strikeout and a ground out. Runner in scoring position. Has 4 RBI this season, looking for number 5. 2-0 to Lopez. Fastball gets away from Garcia. Free bases here for the Hillcats. Wilfredo Antunes takes third on a wild pitch. Now the 11th run for Lynchburg here in the 5th inning is just 90 feet away.
Yeah, and again, one more thing on that balk, too, just to hammer that home. If Montero is on the bag and the throw is not made, he's fine. But per my understanding of the rule, once you're off, you have to throw over. You cannot fake a throw to first with the runner off.
Fastball called a strike on the outside corner, makes it 3-1 for Lopez. And as you just saw on our broadcast, if you're watching on MILB TV, movement in the Red Sox bullpen, nobody throwing at this moment in time with a runner on third, 1 gone. 3-1 pitch. Fastball cranked up the middle, line drive snared by Alcantara for out number 2. And he throws back to third. They double him up. Red Sox took their time with it infield defensively because Antunes took off like a cannon for home, thinking that was going to get through for a hit, and it cost him. So a double play on a line out to the shortstop and Marvin Alcantara. He gave it back to third base, so 6-5 the double play if you're scoring at home. 3-run score here in the top of the 5th inning for the Hillcats. They lead it 10-4. Red Sox half of the 5th coming up after this. You're tuned into Red Sox baseball all season long on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey, Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Gorgeous night for baseball here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. 10-4 the score. Lynchburg Hillcats leading it over the Salem Red Sox as they look to have that tiebreaker, the icebreaker, so to speak. This 460 rivalry is tied all-time dating back to 1968, 605 to 605. First pitch to Antonio Anderson is turned on, ground ball over to second. Gloved on a hop by Knapcheck, and he throws to first in time for out number one. First pitch swinging for Anderson, and there's already one gone for the Sox here in the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, I admire the aggressiveness if you're Antonio Anderson. Little slow roller right side, easy play by Knapcheck down at second.
Brings up Johan Fran Garcia. The first pitch to the righty is taken down and away on a fastball, 1-0. Johan Fran Garcia, base hit today in the first inning. He struck out in the second. Now up for just the third time, the 1-0. Swing and a line drive left field, up over the hand of Hanau, and it's a one-out single for Johan Fran Garcia.
2 for 3 now for Johan Fran Garcia, and that may be exactly what the Salem Red Sox need to spark a little bit of a rally here, trailing by 6. Still plenty of time to work with in this game, but got to start mounting together a couple base knocks here and there.
Well, a great week for Johan Fran Garcia last week. Played in 4 of 6 games. Didn't play on Wednesday or Saturday. Went 5 of 15. Hitting 2 home runs last week. Here's Marvin Alcantara, righty on righty the pitch. Check swing, and doesn't matter. Fastball called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Alcantara struggling, Carter, batting below 100 at 094 right now. He's 0 for 2 today. Trying to get the bat to come around. 0-1. Breaking ball downstairs and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. They can really use it here. Trailing at 10-4 if you're just joining us in the home half of the 5th in Salem. Being out-hit 9-5 by the Hillcats. 1 gone. Runner on first. Ball and a strike for Alcantara. The righty deals 1-1. Fastball hammered into the air, into the gap in left center field. Churrillo in front of the track. He stops, has a read, and raises his right hand into the air to make the catch for out number 2. Well hit baseball, Carter. Just got a little too far underneath it. Launch angle was high at about 38.
Yeah, Alcantara gave it a ride. No wind out right now to left center whatsoever, and that's a rarity here in Salem to not see really a single ounce of wind. I mean, the flags are at a standstill here at Salem Memorial Ballpark.
Offense has been stagnant for the Red Sox down the stretch. Here's Jostingson Garcia with his brother on first. The first pitch. He takes a sizzling fastball at 93 on the outside corner, painted beautifully, and it's 0-1. Wardquellen Vasquez remains on the hill for the Hillcats. The tall righty. Long look in. Winds and fires the 0-1. Fastball, this is hit on the ground is short. It's gloved by Ganau, and he throws to first in time for out number 3. Red Sox are sat down in 4. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the top half of the 6th after this. Red Sox trailing by 6, 10-4. Hillcats lead it. Back at a jiff, you're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long here on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards.
When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the sixth here in Salem, 10-4, Lynchburg. All over the Red Sox here through 5 innings of play, rather. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you. 9-5 the hit category in favor of the Hillcats. And in a series that's tied dating back to 1968, Lynchburg trying to be the ones to break the ice here. We'll play 6 this week. Do it at 11 a.m. tomorrow, Education Day.
There'll be plenty of time to break the ice this week for these two clubs.
First pitch to Esteban Gonzalez in the 9-hole is taking below the knees. 1 ball and no strikes.
It's going to be wild as if we finish off this week and we split the 6-game series. Keep it rolling.
1-0. Fastball cut on and missed at 93 on the gun. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, Carter, today we're honoring the lives of the 32 students and faculty members who were tragically taken from their loved ones and the Virginia Tech community down the road in Blacksburg on April 16th, 2007, as the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes for Gonzalez. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball handcuffs him inside, check swing, but field umpire Liana Rick says that he did not go, and it's 2-2. Back on April 16th, 2007, at the time, one of the deadliest mass shootings in American history. 2-2. Fastball inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And again, Remembrance Day here in Southwest Virginia, and especially on the campus of Virginia Tech, about 40 minutes down the road. 3 balls, 2 strikes, calling time as Esteban Gonzalez. Now the lefty digs back in. Payoff pitch on the way. Fastball cranked into the air, left field, and it's tailing foul. Right into the Red Sox bullpen. We'll do it again at 3-2. And they've done a nice job here at the ballpark today, Carter. The VT with the ribbon is on the pitcher's mound. A We Remember with the ribbons behind home plate. Payoff pitch. Cranked foul right side. 3-2 it'll remain. Salem Red Sox community in tandem with the Virginia Tech community here in Southwest Virginia. 3-2. Fastball misses high. Full count walk on a good at-bat by Esteban Gonzalez to lead things off in the top of the 6th for Lynchburg.
Yeah, they've done a marvelous job here in Salem with, you mentioned the logos painted on the field. I noticed the Never Forget right behind home plate right before the game started. It's kind of faded at this
fading
point.
A little bit,
but it looked phenomenal. Flag, obviously, half-staff.
Yeah.
Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin ordering that today throughout the Commonwealth.
Christian Knapchak, first pitch. Pitch misses high, throw down to second, runner went, and they got him. Johan Fran Garcia showing off the right arm. Able to catch Esteban Gonzalez trying to steal. There's 1 gone here in the top of the 6th. Yeah, you had the
Johan Fran Garcia. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You had the run for remembrance in Blacksburg with the spring game on Saturday, the 1-0. Knapchak take it outside, 2-0.
Well, you see a lot of orange and maroon in the stands tonight.
Yep.
Such a power. I mean, it really is a tough day out here.
2-0. Fastball called a strike inside, 2-1. You had this ceremony this morning on the drill field on the campus of Virginia Tech. You have, of course, the memorial, 2-1. Called a strike inside corner. Breaking ball clips it, and it's 2-2. The memorial in front of Burris Hall on the drill field at Tech. Again, just a big part of both of these communities on April 16th. 2-2. This is down and in, 3-2. And I think it's one of those things, Carter, that it's like, oh, forbidden, you're not supposed to talk about it, right? That's actually the polar opposite of the message.
Yeah.
Right? It's never forget with the V and the T. Fastball hit into the air, shallow center field. Miguel Blaze giving it a chase and instead backing up to make the catch as the shortstop. Marvin Alcantara, and there's 2 away.
Absolutely, yeah. The Never Forget, you mentioned it, the Never Forget sign is always lowercase except for the V and the T in the message itself, and those 2 are highlighted. And again, it's always a tough day in Southwest Virginia, April 16th, just because so many people were around then to see when that happened and unfortunately experience that. So hopefully, this time every year can bring Hokies and bring the community here in Southwest Virginia together. And it's awesome to see it being honored here in Salem, Virginia.
No doubt about it. We never forget the 32 Virginia Tech students and faculty that lost their lives on April 16th, 2007. With that, we get a call to the bullpen by the Red Sox. They trail it 10-4 with 2 gone here in the top of the 6th inning. See if this offense and the defense can wake up just a little bit on a Tuesday night here in the Blue Ridge Mountains. He's Carter Hill. I'm Giovanni Heater. Back in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to Red Sox baseball all season long on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
10-4 the score with 2 gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Playing Salem, Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you as the Red Sox and the Hillcats going at it in this Carolina League North matchup. Ready to dig in for the Lynchburg Hillcats, Ralphie Velasquez. First pitch on the way, breaking ball tails high and in, 1-0. Jojo Ingracia, the new arm on the hill for the Red Sox, 21-year-old lefty. 14th round draft pick to the Red Sox out of Cal State Fullerton, the 1-0. This is hit on the ground, over to second, gloved on a backhand by Lugo, throw to first in time to end the inning. We'll tell you more about Ingracia next time he toes the rubber. 10-4 the score. Hillcats up by 6. Home half of the 6th. After this, you're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Gorgeous night for baseball here in Salem. Bottom of the 6th, 10-4 the score. Lynchburg on top of the Red Sox. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you on MILB TV and MILB.com. Carter, 9 hits for the Hillcats, 5 hits for the Sox. What do you think it is that Salem has to do to kind of claw their way back into this thing?
Well, it's really been an interesting game. I mean, it looked like Salem had the early lead and the early advantage, and they did because of Miguel Blase's 3-run double. And then after that, it kind of felt like the wheels kind of fell off on the bump for the Salem Sox. Lynchburg was able to piece together hit after hit, and it's kind of where we currently stand. But the good thing is you're hitting an area of the lineup for Salem that's been relatively good recently, and it starts with Nelly Taylor Jr.
Sox ready to go. Nelly Taylor Jr., first pitch on the way, and a fastball sizzles high out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. If you're just joining us, bottom of 6. here on a great night in Salem. Righty on lefty. 1-0 pitch is on the way. Fastball called a strike on the outside corner by home plate umpire Theo Arndt. The count now 1-1. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Sox. Taylor, U10. And then you got to think that De Leon will be hit for here. 1-1. Fastball on the inside corner again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lugo playing defensively for him over at second, so you expect Andy Lugo in the hole here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-2 to Taylor. He swings and misses on a breaking ball down and away, and that strikes him out. 1 gone here in the home half of 6. Red Sox trailing by 6. Got to try and figure it out here. The 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there by the right-hander Vasquez, too. Kind of the breaking ball in the outer half, and Taylor just a little bit out in front of that one. So, hey, out number 1. Still an opportunity, though, for Salem.
Vasquez, just his 2nd strikeout, came in the 4th inning. Here's a hard hit ball up the middle by Nathaniel U10, right into the glove of a defender, Churrillo, in center field. And you blink, and there's 2 gone.
Exactly. Yeah, he hit that hard, too, Nelly Taylor. Shifting to his right was Churrillo, and made a nice play, but it's one of those where it's, hey, you hit it hard, but that's baseball, Susan. As they like to say. Another hat tip, I guess, to John Stewart.
Yeah, fastball down and in. He hit it 100 on the dot off the bat, but right up the middle. First pitch on the way to Lugo, and it's called a strike at the knees. 0-1.
First debut of the day for Andy Lugo. Tell you what, 6 for 17. Not a bad week against the Delmarva Shorebirds.
Not at all. And the pitch. Fastball called to strike on the outside corner. Ball at a strike now for Andy Lugo.
Be interesting to see if anything's happened to Fremy De Leon coming out in the 5th inning. Single A debut for Salem.
Sox down by 6. This one's fouled away, 1-2. Everybody kind of sticking around here at the ballpark. Nice warm night tonight. Going to be warm all week here in Salem. Possible rain on Friday, but other than that, looks great. 1-2 to Lugo. Breaking ball hit foul the other way. Stays alive. He's poked his bat out in front of the breaking ball. Well, he comes in for Fremy De Leon, who at this point was 0 for 1 with a walk. Struck out and walked, ended up scoring in the 2nd. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball cut on and missed. Got him with the curveball below the knees, and the Sox are sat down 1-2-3. 2nd strikeout of the inning for the righty on the hill in Hernandez. And that brings us to the top of the 7th. 10-4 the score. Lynchburg on top here in Salem. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Red Sox baseball on the Red Sox Radio Network.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Welcome back here in Salem. 10-4 the score. Hillcats on top of the Red Sox here on MILB.com and MILB TV. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you as the Hillcats ready to go 3-4-5 in the batting order. Churrillo on Helga now and Manuel Mejias, the designated hitter. Jojo Ingracia on the hill for the Red Sox, responsible for the final out back in the 6th inning. Top of the 7th on tap for you, and Jojo Ingracia has been impressive for the Red Sox early on. Came out, got the 4-3 put out to bring the inning to a close, and now really gets to flow into his first inning himself. The lefty deals. First pitch is curled foul into the seats down the right field line by Jason Churrillo, and it's 0-1. Churrillo has walked twice tonight, stole a base as well, has scored twice, struck out looking in the third. The lefty deals, 0-1 pitch. Fastball, this is hit right side, through for a base hit and a leadoff single for the Hillcats here in the 7th. First hit of the day for Churrillo, one of the top prospects in the Guardians organization. Looking a lot like his brother right there.
Yes, he did. Somebody who homered yesterday for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jason with his third time he's reached today. 2 walks and now the single. The Churrillo brothers are sure to do some damage here, and maybe big league baseball coming up too.
Angel Hanau steps in, lefty on righty. First pitch is rifled left side, and it's across the line for a foul ball. Allowed 0-1.
Yes, just missed the third base bag down the third base line. And that was shot there for Antonio Anderson, who was about maybe 5 steps off the bag. That would have been a damaging double there.
And
the
out,
Lynchburg Hillcats.
And out today, a base hit and a walk. RBI single came in the first. Score the first run of the game for the Hillcats. They haven't looked back since. Pick off over to first. A high throw that's caught by Montero. Head first slide by Churrillo. Sees him in there safely. Still 0-1 for Angel Hanau. And a guy that was with Lynchburg last year. Played here in Salem back half of the season. You look at the standings in the Carolina League North right now. Kind of a muck in the middle. 0-1. Fastball. This is hit left side. Foul again. 0-2. The Mudcats at the top, undisputed #1 team right now. Red Sox fell to them, were swept opening weekend here in Salem. They're 8-1. Fredericksburg 6-3. They sit at second in the Carolina League North. They just split in Lynchburg last week with the Hillcats. In third, it's Salem with a 5-4 win-loss record. Pick off over to first. Head first slide. Churrillo's safe. 0-2 the count for Angel Hanau. Shortstop for the Hillcats. 1 for 2 with a walk.
He had that RBI single to really start the scoring back in the first as well. Punched it through the left side.
Grassi with a glance to first. He deals 0-2. Swing and a line drive left side. Deflects off the mid of the third baseman, Anderson, and trickles into left field grass. Churrillo stops at second. Back-to-back base hits to lead things off in the 7th for the Hillcats.
And just barely inches off the mid of Anderson. Kind of shifted to his left, and it punched off the very tip of his glove. Tried to ice cream cone it. Kind of just squirts into shallow left. That will be back-to-back base hits.
Well, the video board is currently not working.
No,
here in Salem.
It's unfortunately been out for about 5 minutes.
And I can only imagine our video production manager and Stephen Langdon, who does a great job, running around freaking out over there right now.
We got some movement, though.
First and second. Stepping in is Manuel Mejias. First pitch to the righty is a fastball called a strike on the inside corner. Try to raise his hands underneath it to sell it. Instead, home plate umpire and Theo Arndt is not fooled. First and second occupied, nobody out. Back-to-back base hits for the Hillcats. Lefty on righty. Gracia brings home the 0-1. Fastball cranked on and missed. 0-2. Runner on second is Jason Churrillo with a base hit. Angel Hanau, is aboard at first. Mejias 2 base hits today, pair of singles. 1 drove in a run in the 5th. Flew out to center field his first time up in the 2nd inning. Long look in by Ingracia. And because of that, Mejias calls time. Kind of saying, hey, I want that ball pitched as soon as I step in. And rightfully so.
Yeah, in fairness to Mejias, it's certainly at his pace.
Oh, 2 pitch. Runner goes from second. Swing and a miss. It goes through the legs of Garcia, the catcher. And Churrillo stops over at third. And now moves to second himself on the wild pitch. Stolen bag for Jason Churrillo, but a wild pitch gives Hanau second. There's 2 runners in scoring position. With 2 gone. Here in the top of the 6th inning.
And unfortunately for Salem, that kind of serves as a bunt there in that situation with the wild pitch.
Carter, our video board says 2 outs. That is just incorrect.
Yes, I have one. I have one out on here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Swing and a miss. We're all over the place. We got the video board not working, the scoreboard over the left field wall.
We probably have some folks occupied trying to troubleshoot.
Yeah. Chaos in Salem. 0-1 the count and the pitch.
Ooh.
He goes around. Strike number 2. Wilfredo Antunez, the right fielder. Double in the 4th. Base hit in the 5th. Lefty on lefty matchup. Rafael Ramirez on deck to pitch. Fastball down and away. 2 balls and a strike.
Base hit here can make this 12-4 ball game. We got some tunes going on in the back somewhere. You hear that?
Yeah, I'm lost.
It's not here.
It's crazy how things really derail when you don't have the video board going. Got to remember the count yourself.
You got like the clicker that the umpires have.
1-2. Fastball down and away. 2-2. What is it? What is that?
So I guess there's a youth baseball game going on down the right field line. Is that maybe coming from that?
No, I think people are singing here.
They're
at the
singing.
ballpark.
Yeah, everybody's giving them a round of applause. Hey, what a Tuesday night in Salem, Virginia.
Where is that coming from? Things that happen when you're down 6 runs. 2-2. Down and away. 3-2. Second and third with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. For Wilfredo Antunez.
For what it's worth, that was fantastic. It's like Christmas caroling.
Yeah, it really was a lot like Christmas caroling.
Oh, baseball.
Lot left of it.
I know.
We're only in week 2.
I love baseball.
2-2. Got him. Strike 3 on the outer corner. Hit him with the fastball. Plucked the outside portion of the zone. Back-to-back strikeouts. There's 2 gone with runners on second and third.
That's a big strikeout there. Allows the infield to move back, and now it's 2 down. Obviously, out gets you out of the inning rather than, a sac fly maybe could have scored a run in that pass situation.
Brings up the 7-hole hitting third baseman Rafael Ramirez Jr. Lefty on lefty once again. Runners on second and third. 9 hits for the Hillcats to 5 for the Red Sox. 10-4 the score. Hillcats on top. And the pitch. Breaking ball high and in, 1-0. Jojo Ingracia on the hill for the Sox. 1-0 win-loss record. Pitched in 2 games, 3 innings, 6 strikeouts in those 3 innings. 1-0 offering. Fastball misses just a hair outside. 2-0. 10-4. Sox down to now 9 outs to work with offensively. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the heat at 94. 2-1. Struck out his last 2 batters after giving up back-to-back base hits to lead things off in the 7th. Gracia with a long look in. Nods his head. Kicks and deals. 2-1. Swung on. This is fist into the air. Foul territory left side, and he escapes over the fence. About 4 rows into the seats.
Begins the chase for Souvenir. Big pitch here, 2-2. Second and third, 2 outs. Strikeout. Well, not in general, but a strikeout would be absolutely massive here. Keep this a 6-run game. Again, still 9 outs to work with, plenty of time for this Salem offense that will soon be turned over to the top of the order.
Gracia deals 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with a slider down and away. 3 consecutive strikeouts after giving up a pair of base hits to lead things off in the 7th. He strains runners on first and second. Red Sox keep it within 6, heading to the home half of the 7th inning. 10-4 the score. Ready to do up for the Sox when we return. 9-1-2 in the order. Montero, Blaze, and Anderson. You're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of 7 on tap for you here in Salem. We just got done stretching. 10-4 the score. Lynchburg's been stretching the lead. 4 runs in the 4th inning, 3 runs in the 5th. They've been scoreless in the 6th and the 7th. How about JoJo Ingracio? Able to work out of a little bit of a jam. Had runners on 2nd and 3rd. Strikes out the side with 3 consecutive strikeouts after surrendering 2 base hits to lead off at the top of the 7th inning. Giving the offense a chance here. Juan Montero ready to lead us off. The first baseman setting us up 9-1-2. Gal Blaze and Antonio Anderson on deck and in the hole respectively for the Sox here in the bottom of the 7th, down 6. First pitch to Montero, and he pulls his right leg away from a fastball at the ankles, 1-0.
Opportunity here for Salem as well. Appears a new arm on the bump too. Josh Harlow, right-hander out of Mercer.
He kicks, he deals, 1-0 pitch. Ooh. Fastball clanks right off the left hip of Juan Montero. And he spikes his bat down into the ground with a little bit of frustration, ready to take first. And all things considered, taking one for the team, I think we'll take a no-out base runner.
Well, and that's exactly how you can get a rally started. You know, you give up your body, but you still get a runner on to lead off the frame. And now to the top of the order you go for Miguel Blaze, who obviously had the big blow for Salem in this game. It's crazy to think that Miguel Blaze created those 4 runs in the 2nd for Salem, the 3-run double, and then stole a 3rd and then scored on the 2. And since then, nothing from the Salem Sox. 9 unanswered runs for Lynchburg, an opportunity to halt that here.
Big spot for Miguel Blaze. Down 6 runs, being out hit 11-5. He's got a runner on first with nobody out. Red Sox with 9 outs to work with. Pick off over to first. Montero standing up safely on the first base bag. Still no pitch to Blaze. 1 for 3 today. Had a huge 3-run scoring double in the 2nd inning. Harlow with a long look in. Glances over his left shoulder to first. And the righty out of Mercer. Winds and fires back to first with another pickoff, and Montero's in there.
Well, how about the right-hander Ward Quillen Vasquez for the Lynchburg Hillcats, whose day is done. 3 innings of no-run ball, just 1 hit yielded. Did a really nice job in middle relief for the Lynchburg Hillcats.
Finally, the first pitch to Blaze. He swings out of his shoes on a fastball high. Tips it into the glove of Lopez. 0-1. Josh Harlow, Raleigh, North Carolina native. 22-year-old, drafted in the 19th round this past MLB player draft. Runner on first, nobody out. 0-1 to Blaze. Fastball misses down and in, ball and a strike. That one was oh so close. That inside corner of the zone. Blaze holds off. Now it's 1-1. Blaze batted just 200 last week. Went 4 of 20 on the road against Delmarva. Uncharacteristic of him in the 1-1. Swing and a miss. High fastball. Pick off back to first, and they got him. Just like that, 2 gone. Juan Montero, too comfortable far off the first base bag, and Lopez made him pay for it from behind home plate.
Yeah, I mean, high heat, wave and a miss from Miguel Blaze, and then the throw to first. You know, Juan Montero just got a little bit too far off the bag.
Just a second strike against Miguel Blaze. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 gone. Base is empty for the Red Sox here. 1-2 pitch. Fastball down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You know, Carter, this past weekend, Red Sox on the road against the Shorebirds, multiple times they kind of surrendered a lead, then were able to pull away, whether it was in the 9th or in extras. 2-2. Fastball, this is Crank left side. Grabbed on a hop by Hanau. He throws to first, but it pulls Velasquez off the bag, and Miguel Blaze is aboard. Got to be a throwing error, probably an E6.
Yeah, we'll see how they score that one. That was going to be a tough play in the hole. And Blaze can run down the line, so we'll see. That will be an E6, though, on Angel Hanau. So Blaze reaches, and kind of your second opportunity to get a rally going in the inning after the hit by pitch.
Antonio Anderson steps in, hitless today. 18-year-old third-round pick out of Atlanta. Pickoff over to first, and Blaze slides in. We've seen the Hillcats try and hold the Red Sox throughout most of this ball game.
And they've held them in check since that second. Again, another credit to Vasquez in relief.
First pitch to the lefty. He looks at a fastball off the plate. 1-0. Antonio Anderson walked in the first, grounded out twice today. Harlow on the hill. Kicks and deals the 1-0. Fastball over the plate. 1-1. And as I was mentioning last week against Delmarva, Carter, really interesting situation on Wednesday night. Red Sox were leading by 2. Kind of allowed Delmarva to get back into the ball game. They ended up tying it at 4. The 1-1. Runner goes from first. Pitch misses down and away. Throw down to second is in time, and they got him. Whew. Second time Lopez has done it today. Liam Carroll coming out instantly, and I think he has a point here, but Hanau applied the tag after the frozen rope from behind home by Lopez.
It was a great throw by Lopez. I thought maybe Miguel Blaze had got his right foot in there, per se. That's tough. That's 2 outs on the base pass in the inning right now. Let's see if you're watching on MILB TV.
And again, you can't review it. I think he's safe.
I think
he's
they
safe.
missed that one.
I think they did, no doubt.
I hate to say it, I don't think it was actually all that close.
No, I think that that at least deserved a conversation, you could say.
Well, Miguel Blaze couldn't believe it either. Kind of hopped up twice, hands in the air. It's tough there. 2 outs on the base pass in the inning.
2-1 to Antonio Anderson, called a strike on the outer portion, 2-2. Yeah, that's an unfortunate one. That's baseball for you, though, but that is definitely, looking at it again, one that you'd like to have back. 2-2 offering. Fastball rings him up on the outside corner. Strike 3. And the Red Sox are sat down 1-2-3 despite having 2 base runners in the inning. And now here comes Liam Carroll. He's protesting with a home plate umpire, Theo Arndt.
This is going to be great. Here.
Oh, boy. Let's keep it here for a second.
There he goes. Just got tossed.
Liam on home. He just got tossed. And Ozzie Chavez coming out to try and reel him back in.
Wow.
Love it. Whole crowd giving it.
Liam Carroll's got a gripe here. I mean, they missed the one at second. Where was that pitch on the outer half? Looked like it missed by a couple inches on the outside corner. You know, these umpires have a tough job, but you knew Liam Carroll was going to get tossed as soon as he came out of the dugout. With the ferociousness, the way he was pointing at home plate at the same time, you knew that he probably was going to get the boot. And that was his goal, that was his mission, and unfortunately he did. But hey, maybe fires up the team down 6.
Well, Mr. Carroll got his money's worth on that one. 10-4 this score. Top of the 8th coming up after this. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV and MILB.com. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality.
Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 8th here in Salem, 10-4 the score. Lynchburg on top of the Red Sox here. Sox looking to get things going defensively before being down to their final 6 outs offensively. Taking you the rest of the way on the play-by-play, let's turn things over to Mr. Carter Hill. Clark?
Well, thank you, Mr. Giovanni Heater. As Robert Lopez digs in from the left side, he will see a first pitch breaking ball for a strike on the outer half, and the count is 0-1. It is the second inning of work for the left-hander, Jojo Ingracia. He escaped a jam back in the 7th. 0-1 the pitch, swinging a pop-up in the infield. Moving back is Lugo, and he will make a basket catch for out number 1. That was maybe a little bit more difficult than it needed to be, but it's that time of night. Nonetheless, Lopez is retired.
Carter, how often do you see being sat down 1-2-3, 3 outs in 3 batters, but 2 of them reached base?
Yeah, that's a rare one.
Yeah.
2 outs on the base pass. Here is Esteban Gonzalez, first pitch. Sails high and outside on a fastball. It is 1-0. Yeah, Liam Carroll, his day is done, was thrown out of the game by Theo Arndt, our home plate umpire. First of the year for Liam, 1-0. There's a strike, middle, 1-1.
But you know the thing that just makes me smile a little bit about that as the home broadcasters, it's only Tuesday. Mr. Arndt's going to call
1-1.
2 more games.
Swinging a ground ball left side on the back end is Anderson. It deflects away, and it looks like Gonzalez will reach. That was a tough off for Antonio Anderson, but likely will be scored in E5.
Yeah, tough play over there at third, just escaped him. Base runner here for the Hillcats.
Yeah, we'll see how they score that one. Nonetheless, Gonzalez on first, and back to the top of the order we go. Christian Knapczyk from the left side. First pitch, low and outside, 1-0.
But now it's kind of the littlest bit awkward, right? You got tossed in the first game, got your money's worth.
You did.
Too. I mean, gave him a good earful, but there's going to be 2 more games behind the plate.
1-0. Throw it back to first, not in time. Well, and I think, too, it was more so not even about that strike 3 call. It was about the growing frustration as the game had continued. Obviously was not happy about Miguel Blaze getting thrown out.
Which, after replay, was the wrong call.
Correct. 1-0 the pitch. Spikes in the dirt, gets away, and on to second goes Gonzalez. So just like that, 2-0 count to Knapczyk and a runner in scoring position with just 1 down.
You can't challenge. You can protest and hope that they decide to talk about it and quite possibly reverse it. Again, last year through 60-something games, I only saw 1 reversal.
Also, that was a single from Esteban Gonzalez, so
yeah,
put a hit in the hit column for the Lynchburg Hillcats. 2-0. Lefty deals. There's a strikeout or half on a fastball. It's 2-1. And it brings up this conversation, Gio, and obviously the umpires have a very tough job, so we're not going to nag on the umpires per se, but it brings up the conversation about maybe the system going forward in Major League Baseball. 2-1. Kicks and deals. Wave and a miss. It's 2-2.
I just think you should have review at every level.
So, yes, and you see now in college baseball, too. But actually, I was listening to a podcast yesterday while prepping for this game. Jeff Passan, who, of course, does a phenomenal job on ESPN. 2-2 to Knapczyk. Runner on second. Just 1 down. He goes. The pitch. Wave and a miss. Throw to third will be in time. They got him. A strike him out, throw him out, double play at third to end the inning. Knapczyk is down on strikes. Gonzalez can't believe it. And he's having some words with our field umpire, Liana Ricks. And now, as well, we're going to have another confrontation behind the mound is... Yeah, Gonzalez is not pleased about that one.
Yeah, I'd love to see another look here.
Jordan Smith, the second-year manager for the Hillcats, having some words as well. And nonetheless, well, that's going to send us to the home half of the 8th in Salem. 10-4, the Sox trail as we step aside, and we'll come right back on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Hey, Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 8th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Sweet Caroline time here in Salem as the Sox trail at 10-4, down to their final 6 outs. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you here on behalf of the Salem Red Sox. So thrilled you could join us on your Tuesday evening, wherever you may be tuning in. A reminder, I should say, we got this one finishing up in the next little bit. And then Game 2 of this series tomorrow at 11 a.m. against the Hillcats. First pitch to Garcia, kicks and deals, swing, and a high fly ball lifted out towards right center. Moving back is Churrillo, moving to his left, and it's going to be caught by arranging in. No, it fell. It fell and one hops the wall as Garcia trudges into second. He's got a leadoff double the other way. And just like that, the Sox are in business here in the 8th.
Maybe just what the Sox need here, a little bit of offensive momentum. Down 6 runs, work's cut out for you. No better way to start than that.
Nonetheless, double the other way off the bat of Johanfran Garcia. It just got past the outstretched glove of Antunes, as we'll see a replay here on MILB TV. And it looked like, yes, it did fall in. Off the wall here is Marvin Alcantara, the shortstop. First pitch, righty kicks and deals. Wave and a miss, 0-1. All right, we were talking about it before the break, about the future of umpires in Major League Baseball. And again, this is more a system argument. Was listening to Jeff Passan yesterday on a podcast. I believe he was actually on the Rich Eisen show, I believe, up in New York.
Okay.
0-1. Swing and a pop-up down the right field line. Giving it a look is Antunes, and it will fall foul into the Hillcats bullpen. I'll tell you what. He was having a conversation about the future of umpires in the big leagues, and it started with in AAA how you can challenge a called strike, and how have you seen Paul Skeens in Indianapolis say the ball misses outside and he doesn't think so too, misses way outside. Dancing off the second was Garcia. Now he'll head back to the bag. 1-2. But yeah, so he was talking about Paul Skeens and using it as an example. The other day, he's pitching for Indianapolis, the Pirates' AAA affiliate. And so there are 2 balls on the corner that are called balls, and he challenged both of them. He taps his head 2 times.
Okay.
And they reverse it. There's a quick little replay system. It takes maybe all but 5 seconds. And they actually show it on the video board. And you'll see whether or not it's a ball or a strike. 1-2, the pitch. High and inside, 2-2. And so Paul Skeens actually won both of those challenges. So those were overturned. And he was talking about, he believes in the next year or two, whether it be in 2025 or 2026, we are going to see that maybe happen in Major League Baseball. 2-2. Breaking ball that bends in just inside of the knees. Count runs full on Alcantara.
And I think the issue with review, and you see it sometimes at the college level, You need to have the right camera angles, the right high-quality cameras, all that. Now, we have a fantastic stream. We're very, very lucky here in Salem, but not every stream looks exactly like this with the multiple angles.
Swing and a chopper foul, third base side. Alcantara remains alive.
And that's where it makes review difficult because how, not to name another ballpark, but say the Red Sox go play somewhere on the road and they have a different setup, or you go somewhere like the Down East Wood Ducks that don't do a broadcast at all, so they don't have cameras set up at all. How are you to review that?
Well, it's a good question. It really is. 3-2, runner off a second, the pitch. Swinging a tipper back to the screen. Alcantara stays alive. Yeah, it's a tough call because, again, it all depends on what you have available. I don't know if we'll see replay at the single-A level, but it does beg the question, okay, if we're going to have this soon at the major league level, we've seen this span down to the minor leagues, and we've seen, we've seen replay Major League Baseball since 2014, I want to say. 3-2, the pitch. Wave and a miss. Got him, strike three. Alcantara out in front of a breaking ball, and there's one down.
Well, you remember last year, Carter, at AAA, you had half the week where you used an automated strike zone and half the week where you didn't.
That's true.
Just to experiment with it.
Well, and we've seen that in independent league ball, too, as here's Justin Garcia. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. First pitch. Skips in the dirt, low and outside, 1-0.
Somebody's phone's ringing out there.
Yeah? Well, yeah, we've seen, you have the umpires behind the plate, the home plate umpire with the AirPods in, and they have like a robot saying it's a strike, it's a ball.
I want to know what that sounds like. Strike.
It's funny you bring that up as we have a quick meeting at the mound. It's funny you bring that up. The other day, I believe it was during the Dodger-Padres Sunday night baseball game, I believe, out in L.A., and I think it was Kike Hernandez. They had him, they do that mic'd up segment.
Yeah.
And you could hear, this isn't the automated strike zone, obviously, but you could hear they had him mic'd up, and you could hear the pitch comm.
Oh, okay.
So, like, in between pitches, he's talking to Carl Ravitch and Eduardo Rodriguez, and he's like, hey, yada, 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 doing this, doing that. And in the middle of the inning, you just hear, changeup. Throw to second, not made. So you hear the robotic voice, so I assume that's how it would sound, is my long-winded way of finishing up that story.
All strike.
Yeah, that's literally.
Probably something like that. I wonder if it sounds like Siri.
1-0. Ready, winds and fires. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. According to Leona Ricks, our field umpire. So the count is 2-0 on Garcia. Again, the Sox trail it 10-4. Are in the bottom of the 8th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Game 1 of 6 in the 6-game set between the Sox and the Hillcats. Battle of 460, if you will. 2-0. There's a strike inner half of the knees, 2-1.
I couldn't believe the other day talking about new rules. Pitch clock violation the other night between the Sox and the Shorebirds in Delmarva on that Wednesday. I think I was trying to get to that story.
2-1. Swing and a foul ball down the first base line. Evens up the count at 2-2.
I think I was trying to get to that story earlier and an out happened or something, or I forgot. That's probably more likely. But Wednesday night, they're making a comeback, Delmarva, tie the game at 4. They got 2 outs, bases loaded, 3-2 the count, right? First, I'll let you get the pitch.
2-2. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there for strike 3 inner half. So Garcia down on strikes, back-to-back Ks, and here's Nelly Taylor Jr., the right fielder with 2 down.
And full count, bases loaded, 2 gone. And the batter gets a pitch clock violation called on him for the final strike of the inning. They had bases loaded in a tied game with 2 outs.
It was a 3-2 count, right?
3-2 full count, and he has a pitch clock violation on him. That ends the inning. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, it makes sense, but I was just like, wow, that's insane. What a way to blow it, really.
First pitch to Taylor. It misses low and inside, 1-0.
Salem went on to win the game. They would score 4 runs in the 9th inning and win it.
And it brings up the argument, what if it was called on the flip side? Like, pitch clock violation on the pitcher, and then it's ball 4, and then a run scores.
A run scores.
It creates a totally different situation.
It's just, I almost feel like you shouldn't be able to call it.
1-0. Kicks and deals. It misses outside once again. 2 balls, no strikes.
Like, what if you can't call it 2 out full count?
Well, yeah, but again, it's one of those where the pitch clock's been good for baseball, and do you really want to limit it in a certain situation? I mean, I guess the argument is, like, the pitcher should be accustomed to the speed of the game now.
Well, it's crazy that it was on the batter.
2-0, high and outside, 3-0. Right, yeah, and I guess he wasn't
In the
ready
box.
and set at the, 8-second mark.
I was like, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, wow, they called that. I mean, they made the right call, but, like, in that moment.
3-0, winds, fires, it's a strikeout or half of the knees, 3-1.
I've watched a lot of baseball since that rule was implemented, right? We all have. That was, like, the first time I really saw it change a game. Now, he could have swung and missed on the pitch, but that wasn't the point.
3-1. Rocks and fires. Swing and a ground ball right side. Napchak coming in. Now Hanau gloves it, throws to first. It is in time for out number 3. So Hanau came from the shortstop side to the second base side of the bag to make the play. And we move to the 9th here in Salem, 10-4. The Sox trail it. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
10-4 at the Sox trail as we move to the home half, should say the top half of the 9th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you here on behalf of the Salem Red Sox. So thrilled you could join us on your Tuesday evening wherever you may be tuning in. Now the Sox, they won 5 of 6 in Delmarva. Had lost the Sunday game at 5-4 currently. That is in danger of evening up at 5-5. The Hillcats at 3-6, trying to pick up their 4th victory of the 2024 season. It will go 2-3-4 in the Hillcats order. Ralphie Velasquez, the first baseman, will dig in from the left side to lead off the frame. He homered earlier in the contest, back in the 3rd. First pitch as the righty deals. There's a ball that just missed low and inside. 1-0 on Velasquez, the 4th highest rated prospect in the Cleveland Guardian system. Isaac Stebbins, the new pitcher on the bump. His 1-0 is a strikeout or half of the knees, 1-1. On Mr. Velasquez, 1 for 3 on the day, 2 groundouts. 3rd bomb of the season down the right field line, 1-1 the pitch. Check swing, did he go? It misses inside, he did not. As it deflects back to the screen. And the count is 2-1. Sox and Hillcats will do this thing again tomorrow morning. That is at 11 a.m. for Education Day here in Salem. 2-1. Swing and a miss right through a fastball. It's 2-2. I gotta say too, tomorrow will be my first Education Day. I'm excited to see what the energy is like here in the ballpark. 2-2, back to work. Swinging a ground ball right side. It's a foul ball.
The kids love it, which is
I'm
fun.
sure the only comparison I can make is like when we go to the ACC tournament and do
for the women's
tournament.
Yeah.
The games during the day, the kids come out and the pitch of the screech in the arena certainly changes. That's for sure.
So
2-2. Swinging a ground ball to second. Lugo fields on 2 hops, throws to first. It's well in time for out number 1.
So it's exactly like that. It's like It's exactly what it is.
But it creates a nice little new environment in the ballpark, though. Jason Churrillo now, the center fielder.
No, there'll be more people here tomorrow than. I mean, this place will be full. It'll be awesome.
Biggest crowd of the year, maybe?
Close to it.
First pitch. Kicks and deals. Swing and a tipper down the third base line. It falls fair, and it rolls into the glove of Uten. On first is Churrillo. He trudges to second, and he's got a one-out double to put the Hillcats in business here in the ninth. Little cue shot down the left field line.
Weird spin on that baseball, too, because the way it backspun out of play afterwards, you'll take it, I guess, if you're the Hillcats.
Jason Churrillo hit number 2 on the day. Brings up Angel Hanau, the shortstop. He's 2 for 3 with a walk. Well, I'll tell you what. It's also funny, too, that the Hillcats and Salem Redsox are facing off this week. Second time this year that the Salem Red Sox have faced the same opponent organizationally as the Boston Red Sox. First pitch, swinging a line drive up the middle. It's through for a base hit. Churrillo around third. He will come in to score as the throw is cut off. An RBI single off the bat of Hanau. It's his second of the game, and it's 11-4 Hillcats here in the ninth.
Yeah, Hanau quietly having a great day, right? 3 for 4 with a walk. Came in to score once, pair of runs batted in.
So 11-4 Lynchburg leads. Manuel Mejias now digs in from the left side. One down here in the ninth. First pitch. Winds and fires. It's a strike inner half of the knees. 0-1. All right, second time this year the Salem Red Sox have faced off with their Boston Red Sox organizational counterpart, if you will. Of course, the Cleveland Guardians are at Fenway this week. They're at a first, not there. Lynchburg Hillcats, single-A affiliate of the Cleveland Guardians. And Cleveland currently leads at 5-2 at Fenway Park. That is in the bottom of the 6th. They played an 11 a.m. game yesterday. 0-1. Outside and low.
For the marathon, yeah. Boston.
Was it Patriots Day 2, maybe?
Patriots Day, yeah.
I had seen something about that.
So, yes, it was Patriots Day yesterday. They wore the special uniforms.
Did they? Yeah. 1-1. Kicks and deals. Wave and a miss. 1-2 on Mejias. Struck out back in the 7th. Now, those jerseys are cool looking.
Those are nice, and I love that it says Boston.
Yep.
Because at home they always wear ones that say Red Sox.
Yep. They only wear the Boston ones on the road, I believe.
On the road, yeah.
Yep. With the road grays.
And the Reds and the Blues.
1-2. Kicks and deals. High and outside on the fastball. Evens up the count at 2-2.
And nothing's better than everyone kept tweeting David Ortiz's famous lines.
2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow right. This one will fall in for a base hit. Just in front of the reaching in Taylor. On to second goes Hanau. First and second, one down for Antunes now, the right fielder. The ground out. Double. RBI single. Base hit. First and second, one down. A run is already in. And here is Antunes, who so far today is 2 for 4. 30th best prospect in the Cleveland system. First pitch is a strikeout or half. It's 0-1. How about scores around the Carolina League as well? After the league-wide day off yesterday. I love the uniform day off as well.
It's wonderful. That's when we play softball.
0-1. Swing and a miss at 7-2.
Clark's going to bat above 400 this season.
It lines
I can taste it.
Yeah, last year was probably around the 260 mark.
No. Get
a lot
out
of infield
here.
singles. I can chop it in the ground. You beat it out. That's the key to slow pitch softball.
I know. You probably batted like 650.
0-2. Girls and unfurls. It's a swing and a tipper back to the screen. So in the Carolina League, series openers across the board. Here in Salem, the Hillcats lead it 11-4. How about in Augusta? The biggest event to take place in Augusta, Georgia this week is the Green Jackets lead at 7-4 over the Carolina Mudcats in the top of the 8th. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. Antunes down on strikes for the third time today. And here's Rafael Ramirez Jr., the third baseman. The Mudcats are 8-1 this season, so that would just be their second loss of the year. Kannapolis and Myrtle Beach. The Cannonballers with the 3-2 lead. First pitch, righty deals. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. It flies over it now and falls just in front of us. Count 0-1. Ramirez today, a single, strikeout, walk, fly out as well. 1 for 4. And now down to 154 on the 2024 season. 0-1, righty deals. Inside it goes. Nearly missed clipping Ramirez. 1-1. All right, so the Cannonballers lead that one. How about this? Fred Nats and Fayetteville scoreless in the top of the 8th. In Fredericksburg, Virginia. First and second, 2 down the pitch. It skips in the dirt and low, 2-1. Sox trail it 11-4, top of the 9th in Salem. And 2 finals as well, and I hate to break it for the Delmarva Shorebirds. They are now 1-9.
Oh.
1-0 loss to the Down East Wood Ducks at
Poor
Granger Stadium.
Mitch, man.
Broadcaster?
Mitch, wonderful guy.
2-1. Low and inside, 3-1. Yeah, they're 1-9 now. And how about this, too? They only surrendered 2 hits today and got beat 1-0. That is brutal baseball right there. 3 balls and a strike. First and second, 2 down. Sox trail it by 7. And the pitch. Check swing. He tipped it down the third base line. The count runs full.
I texted Mitch, great broadcaster, by the way, for the Delmarva Shorebirds, and I texted him tail end of last week, and it was before the Sunday game, so that was before they had their first win. And I said, Mitch, I'm so terribly sorry for what we have done to your team.
Time call behind the plate. Runners will be off on the pitch. On the gap, can score 2 here for Lynchburg.
The Hillcats are batting .429 as a crew today.
That is pretty crazy.
That's
gets the job done.
15 hits.
3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. And Ramirez snaps the bat in frustration. 3 outs to go for the Salem Sox. Last opportunity. Down by 7. 11-4. Lynchburg leads it over Salem as we step aside and come right back here on Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB and MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter @Salem Red Sox, Instagram @Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Three outs to go for the Salem Red Sox here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia, where the Lynchburg Hillcats lead at 11-4 over the Salem Sox. Salem down to their final 3 cracks. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you here on MILB TV as Lynchburg looks to close out Game 1 of this 6-game set. So you have 3 cracks for Salem. Opportunity here, but just want to carry some momentum into this week. You got 11 a.m. tomorrow, 7 o'clock on Thursday, 7 on Friday, and 6 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. But yeah, momentum this week. This will be big here in the night. Okay. Wow.
We're having some headset difficulty over
Oh, I got you. Okay. I was like,
I'm trying to get it. Oh, we're back.
Yes,
we're back. We
there
got
we
it
go.
queued up, ready to roll.
We got 7, 8, 9 in the Salem Sox order. Nathaniel Uten digs in from the left side. He is 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch is the righty deals. It sails low and outside, 1-0. Rooney Artelis is the new pitcher for the Lynchburg Hillcats.
As I was trying to say, Carter, before my headset so unpolitely cut out, yes, big week ahead.
1-0. Swinging a tipper back to the screen. It's 1-1.
This is baseball, right? Because tomorrow Lynchburg could have 3 hits. You know, you see it all the time. It's so hard to sustain this kind of momentum through 6 games. That's why it was so impressive. Salem was able to win 5 of 6.
Absolutely.
Last week. Lynchburg and Fredericksburg split last week, kind of mucking up the middle of the league.
1-1. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen again. 1-2 on U10.
The thing that is kind of, not unfortunate, but could play a factor is, remember you mentioned yesterday, Carter, the fact that it's almost like we're playing 2 games in one day. Like, this game just kind of carries into tomorrow because we're playing at 11 a.m.
Absolutely. 1-2. Rocks and fires. High and outside, 2-2. Well, yeah, I mean, first pitch is 14 hours from now. We'll be back at the ballpark 12 hours from now.
We should have just brought
Sleeping
air
bag?
mattress and
Just slept in here.
we could have showered down where in the clubhouse.
2-2. High and outside again. Count runs full. Well, we got, I mean, our booth is actually a pretty good setup. We
Totally could have slept over and had it.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we got a full couch. That is a comfy couch too, right behind us.
We could have played the show on the video board all night.
That would have been phenomenal. 3-2. Pitch. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen again. That would have been exquisite, as they like to say.
We might have to make that happen this season.
Oh my God, this is game, what, 464?
Sleep over at the ballpark.
At home this season. Oh, there we are on MILB TV. Hello, everybody. Waving to the people at home. Down the third base line. 3-2 pitch. Low and inside, and a leadoff walk to Nathaniel Uten. Nice day from Nathaniel Uten. The single, strikeout, fly out. Now based on balls, and here's Andy Lugo for his second AB of the game. Struck out back in the 6th. Well, Lynchburg, after splitting that 6-game set with the Fred Nats last week, trying to continue some momentum. First pitch. Oh, goodness gracious, it drilled him in the helmet, and Lugo hits the deck.
Man.
We've seen too much of this today.
Yeah, sure have.
And also keep in mind, Ozzie Chavez is the acting manager right now for Salem after Liam Carroll was tossed back in the 7th. See it here on the goodness gracious. I do think it got the flap of the helmet, which is obviously a good sign.
Yeah, I think that did get mostly helmet hair because the way that he was able to kind of turn away from it at the last second, but scary to see nevertheless. Seems to be all right.
Does seem to be okay.
I would not stand back in personally.
Well, I wonder, too, if they opt to go to the bench here with not wanting to force anything in this situation down 7. Well, Ozzie Chavez is having a conversation now with Lugo, who will stay in the game. Ozzie Chavez, the bench coach, right now the acting manager, 2nd season here in Salem, and former manager of the Redsox Dominican Republic Academy. That was for 4 seasons from 2019 to 2022. Oh, here is Juan Montero. He digs in from the right side. First and second, nobody down. Sox trail it by 7. It's 11-4 in favor of the Lynchburg Hillcats. First pitch, kicks and deals. There's a strike in her half of the knees, nothing in 1, and Montero did not appreciate that one. If he can reach, though, he got an opportunity with Miguel Blaze on deck. Top of the order, he did the damage in the 2nd. Earlier in this game, 0-1, Wines fires, swing and a miss, nothing in 2. Montero made his first start at first today in the professional ranks since 2022. Came in 2 for 10 on the season. mentioned, had the base hit back in the second. He's reached all 3 times with the hit-by-pitch walk in the single. In a hole here, though. As here comes the 0-2. Rocks and fires. Swing and a ground ball right side. Knapcheck onto Hops, throws to first. It's his only play. He gets it for out number 1. Both runners do advance, though. Second and third, one down for the top of the lineup in Blaze, the center fielder.
Yeah, smart play. Didn't throw off to second. Didn't really have it. Made a look at it, but opted to go to first and grab the guaranteed out.
Oh, and why not in this situation?
Yeah,
Leading by
no
7.
need to force it.
The entire infield, of course, is going to play back. He'll trade the out for the run any day of the week. He'll go through the windup as well. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's nothing in 1.
That's a nice-looking pitch right there.
Fantastic on the outer half. Miguel Blaze popped up. 3-run double. Lined out. And the E6, the pitch, just missed inside and low below the knees. It's 1-1. Good day, though, for Blaze, who was trying to find it. Came in at 6 for 30 on the season. 5th best prospect in the organization. 1-1. Curls and unfurls. Wave and a miss. 1-2.
Curls and unfurls. I have not heard that one.
I hadn't either until Friday. And
Who said that?
Oh, that would be my roommate, Mr. Kyle Marshak. Shout out to Kyle.
Are we sure he didn't just make that up?
I liked it. I really did. It probably fits a little bit better for softball, but we'll try it out here.
Curls and unfurls.
1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Shallow left, though. It will be caught by Hanau, ranging back for out number 2. Runners cannot advance, and the Sox are down to their final out.
Well, new day tomorrow.
I got one more out. Antonio Anderson struck out back in the 7th. Now, his strikeout is what forced Liam Carroll to get tossed out of the game. We saw Miguel Blaze get thrown out at second trying to steal the bag. He was thrown out, didn't appreciate it, and then Anderson called out on strikes. Still seeking to get it going this season. First pitch. Misses low and inside, 1-0. Yeah, batting below 100, but again, still so much promise for Antonio Anderson. The defensive versatility. The bat, obviously, is typically there as well. 1-0. Outside it goes. 2 balls, no strikes.
I think the big issue today, Carter, is you had the one big inning. You get 4 runs in the second, but then you don't score again.
Oh, and you've only had 2 hits since then as well. 2-0, and the pitch. Swing and a tipper. Third base side, it falls foul. Anderson also that switch hitter, too. So there's a lot of promise in this young man from Atlanta. Power hitting corner outfielder looking to maybe get a hold of one here. 2-1. Kicks and deals. High and outside again. 3-1 on Anderson. Just in case, Johanfran Garcia is on deck. He's the starting catcher. Doubled in the gap. His last time up. 3-1. Winds and fires. Swing and a chopper foul. First base side. And the Sox are down to their final strike. 11-4. Hillcats lead it. Bottom of the 9th in Salem. 2nd and 3rd. 2 down. Antonio Anderson trying to keep this ball game alive. 3-2. He deals. High and outside and a 2-out walk. So just like that, bases are loaded. Johanfran Garcia now an opportunity. A walk hit by pitch. Ground out. He had the soft liner to shallow left and then the walk, and gonna now have a meeting on the mound.
Well, if anybody can do some damage with a barrel, it's this guy.
Yeah, had the double to right center field his last time up.
Leads the team in homers.
As he does. Tony Arnold, 2nd season as the pitching coach for the Lynchburg Hillcats, will trot up to the mound. I believe we do see a little bit of action down in the Lynchburg bullpen, but a tough angle from where we're at to really see what's going on. Nonetheless, Artiles trying to slam the door. The 22-year-old from the Dominican Republic. Bases loaded, 2 down. Sox trail it 11-4. Johanfran Garcia, he's got 3 hits today. He's 3 for 4, trying to add on. First pitch, righty deals. Swing and a pop up first base side. It will trickle foul. Taking a bounce off the last row of seats and deflects into the second row of seating here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Single strikeout, single double for Garcia. Prospect number 25 in the system. 0-1. He swings and misses. It's 0-2. And for the second time tonight, Salem down to its final strike. U10 on third. Lugo at second. Anderson is down at first. They all reached on free passes. Artillas trying to slam the door, just in case Alcantara is on deck. And here's the pitch. It's high and inside. Dancing out of the way is Garcia. Ball and 2 strikes. The count goes. Again, 11 a.m. back in action tomorrow. Education Day here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. 1-2 the pitch. He swings and fouls it off first base side. Little knifer that falls above the first base dugout, bounces into the stands, and now a young fan will pick that one up and take it home as a souvenir. Bases juiced, 2 down. Pitch to Garcia. He swings and misses for strike 3. And that is how this game will come to a close as the Hillcats win it 11-4 here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Again, your final score, Lynchburg 11, Salem 4. The Hillcats now 4-6 on the 2024 season. They won their second in a row. Salem drops its second in a row, 5-5 in 2024. And now 0-4 at home as well. Mr. Giovanni, your final thoughts?
Yep, tomorrow's another day. Tough one today. 15 hits is really what stands out big time. And the fact that the Sox scored 4 in the second and then didn't score again, only 2 more hits the rest of the game. So things that need to change. Other than that, only 1 error. I guess that's a plus after a little bit of an error bug last week. So, yeah, tomorrow's a new day. Let's do it again at 11, man. I mean, not much to say after kind of being handled there.
Well, Lynchburg wins Game 1 of this 6-game series. It's 11-4 over the Salem Red Sox to take Game 1 of this 6-game set. For my broadcast partner, Giovanni, here for everybody in the room next doors, and for Stephen Langdon, who does a good job, great job, I should say, phenomenal job on the audio and visual side of things here in Salem. I'm Carter Hill, saying so long from Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. We'll be on the air at 10:40 a.m. tomorrow, 11:05 first pitch between the Hillcats and the Sox. For one final time, good night from Salem, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Today's broadcast has been a presentation of the MILB, Diamond Baseball Holdings, and the Salem Red Sox. Be sure to keep up with the Red Sox at MILB.com/Salem. And we'll see you next time.